We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our fair friend, Savior Valkyrie. Savior has been butchered by the Hasbro gods, and I want you to pour one out for your boy. Alright, let's turn these lights on. We got an official look at some of the upcoming Quaddrive bays from Hasbro's line of Beyblade Burst Quaddrive, and for the most part, I don't think that they're too bad. There's some stuff that I like, but Savior was butchered. Let's talk about it. So just hopping straight into the news, the first one we're going to talk about is a Hasbro exclusive. We have Stone Linwrym L7, and this one I don't think is an L. I actually kind of like the shape of this bay. The shape is very similar to like a Siege Excalius, kind of, or Siege Excalius, Siege Excalibur. It's a little bit rounder, but I overall like just kind of the oval shape and then the hard edges. I feel like its burst resistance is not going to be that great. Then again, besides Rocktivore, the QD bays don't really have amazing burst resistance anyways, but I like the design, I like the color. It doesn't really have a lot of detail, but that's to be expected, and this is one that I actually kind of like. Next up, we have one of my favorite Dynamite battle bays, Quaddrive version. We have Balkesh V7, and I don't think this one looks too bad. I mean, it has the same kind of shape. Of course, it's lacking in its detail and its plastic quality and whatnot, but the general shape is there. It's still really circular, and I really hope its burst resistance is pretty good, because this is a really good defense type when it comes to the Takara Tomy side of things. It's one of my favorite Dynamite battle bays. I made a full-on video talking about it in like an ultimate defense combo kind of way, so I'm kind of okay with this. However, the stamina tip, okay, is Edge, which is one of my least favorite stamina type performance tips. I don't know why Edge exists. It's not good, and I don't think I will ever use it on this bay. It's gonna stay in that plus mode pretty much all the time. So now let's just rip the bandage off, okay? Let's talk about the QD version of Valkyrie. We have Salvage Valtryek V7, and on first glance, it doesn't seem that bad. Okay, it does seem bad. Let's get into it. Looking at the front of the box, you can see that it's missing any of the, one second, let me get my bay. So just comparing it, okay, to Savior Valkyrie, it's literally missing so much of its detail. You don't have any of the red kind of rubber pieces on there, and they could have at least made it like red plastic just to make the bay look better, but all of the red detailing is just completely gone. It's not really gold looking. It looks like it's just more of a yellow plastic, and the whole bay is just blue. It's just a big puke of blue. Looking at the part breakdown, it doesn't really look too bad, I guess. We have QD09, which is the disc, but I mean, the original had Shot, which is a combined kind of gimmick disc and driver, and so they obviously split that up, so the bay is not going to hop or anything. Obviously, I just hope it's still aggressive, but the tip doesn't look that aggressive to me, so I don't know. I do like the disc though, okay? The disc kind of looks cool. I'd hope that it's weighty, but none of these discs weigh that much at all, so I wouldn't really hope too much. And also, what is the point of having stats on the back of the box when they're just being completely broken for no reason? You're telling me that this bay is going to have 15 attack? 15 attack? There's only like 10 spots. They like added on more space. There's no way this has 15 attack. It's just, why do this to your stats? It doesn't make any sense. Now let's go ahead and look at the actual bay itself, and it really doesn't look too, it's hideous. What have they done? Why is it off center? Why is it twisted? Why is it angled? You're telling me you couldn't like design the core to click in a way to where Valkyrie isn't twisted? This is worse than whenever Valkyrie's like inverted, okay? Whenever Valkyrie's inverted, it just looks cursed, okay? It looks wrong. But this is just triggering. This is deeply triggering to me, and I'm not okay with it. And this is probably the biggest oversight I've ever seen. Why? It's mind-boggling to me that you can do a pretty good job with the launch, I'd say, besides, you know, magma ifriters, burst resistance being, you know, roar Balkesh is all right besides edge. Okay, the Hasbro exclusive Linwrym, that actually looks kind of cool, I guess. But then you have your Valtryek, you have like one of your main bays look like this. That makes absolutely no sense, okay? Whenever you look at Roar, it has purples and blacks and blues and pinks. It has so many of the original colors on there. But you couldn't do 3 colors for Salvage. You did yellow and blue. Actually, I lied. I didn't look at the eyes. Let's look at the eyes for Salvage, okay? They're also blue. They're also blue. You couldn't get any red on there? Really? It also looks like they molded on the rubber pieces that are supposed to be awakened and torn off of Valkyrie. They just molded those in plastic. So we don't even have like the full aggressive version of Savior. So I don't know what to say to this one. At the launch of Quaddrive, I was pretty positive because for the most part, I actually liked what I saw in comparison to Speedstorm and especially to Rise. I think they did a pretty good job with the customization and with what the bays looked like, but this is bad. Salvage Valtryek looks terrible. Also, apparently, Vanish Fafnir does not have any rubber on it, which I think is a step back. I think the Speedstorm version had rubber. One second, let me look. Yes, the Speedstorm version of Mirage Fafnir had rubber on it. So why take rubber off of this one? It doesn't make any sense. That would have made it so much better. But, okay, so that's definitely kind of worrying. It doesn't mean that the rest of QD is going to be bad, but this one does not look great, and it makes me really worried for Ultimate Valkyrie, because, oh boy, if that one does not look at least decent, a lot of people are going to be upset. But that is going to wrap up this news video. If you'd like to hit that like button down below and tell me what you guys think of Salvage Valtryek. I have a pretty cool retro Beyblade video kind of on the way pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my gaming channel. I'm live streaming there pretty often, and you might even see a stream today, depending on when you're watching this. But go and check it out. Link in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button to join the Nuc Nation. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.